All right, good afternoon, everyone. I certainly hope and pray that all is well. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. It's a good feeling today. Feels really great. And I hope all is going well for you as it is for me. All right. Once again, good afternoon and thank you for joining. So I'm just going to get into this. So, what I've been experiencing the last few days. When these people, specifically Brianna the Fool, Bellamy, what she does, what you do, you have for you with your fucking gnats and all of that bullshit that you do. This thing with this getting into people's chakra shit. And whenever you do it, bitch, I feel it. Every single time. Just because I don't speak to some things at particular times doesn't mean anything. You think you're so fucking slick. So what was it? Thursday, I think I felt the shit. I'm like, here they go with the bullshit. But I'm working, making money, being productive, doing something with my fucking life. Unlike your hoe ass, Brianna Joe Bellamy. After a minute, I started to feel a little sleepy. I was working, but I ate something. I start work. Well, it don't matter. So I felt a little sleepy. So I wasn't sure. I said, is this the food that I've just eaten? Because you know sometimes you eat, you get a little sleepy. Or is this the trying to get in my chakras and shit that this bitch is doing? Trying to drain a bitch. Like I said, when they leave, that's how you know. 2-2. This is something I have felt for a long time. And what I mean is, a couple of years. But you're just so fucking dumb. You think that I don't know. You think you're so slick. You think that I don't know. I said, oh, this is what that bitch was talking about way back when I had my first channel about people trying to get into people's chakras. I had felt it for a while off and on, but I didn't know exactly what it was. Hold on. And then after a while, I realized, oh, this is that tapping into people's chakra shit. I think I might have talked about it a little bit on here one time. I'm not sure. I was looking some stuff up about it. So like I said Thursday, I'm like, here we go again. Here they go again with the dumb shit. So it's been going on for a couple of days. So I listen to readers. Sometimes they talk about various things and they say you might, feel tired or drained or something like that. So if you do, just out of the blue, you alive and kicking, feeling great. It's like, and with the gnats and shit, it's like, it's toned down, but still, I'm like, this bitch, you are so, it's like, it's such a nuisance. You are the most unwanted human being over this way, but you just can't walk away. This is just like, to me, I look at it, I'm like, this is not just about a person wanting to steal your shine and your you and your essence and all of that type of thing. This is also a person who, like a fucking needy ass, clingy ass person. Just needy. Just need attention. Just need you to say their name. just need to be around your energy, even though they've dogged you out, talked all of that shit. Dogged you out, talked about you like you wasn't a shit, lied on you, defamed you, and all of these things. Said the most disgusting things about you and egregious things about, but they just gotta be around you. They just have to be around. All in my fucking closet. Let me see what kind of clothes she wear. All over. I was sitting there, here the bitch come, here the bitch come. All in my fucking face. You saw me one time, bitch, in my, get out of my face, bitch. And then gone. Following you everywhere. All just following you like a little lost fucking puppy dog. I just heard it. Deranged. You're deranged. Brianna Joe Bellamy, you're deranged. Just have to be like a, I mean, like, just like, I just don't, like a little mangy ass fucking stray dog that just looks like a fucking filthy ass mess because it's been all in the garbage everywhere it could be, all just out there in the elements, just dirty fucking raggedy, just mangy as fuck. That's you, Brianna Jobella. Clingy, needy, unwanted, unloved. Over here. I'm just gonna keep poking at her. I'm just gonna keep poking at her. I'm just gonna keep. Return to fucking sender, bitch. Whoever it is. I was just gonna keep poking. I was just gonna keep poking at her. I was just gonna keep poking at her. 5-5. I mean, after a while, you just like, what can I say? You're still going to get sued. Like, bitch, don't worry. Like I said, it don't matter how long it fucking take. Anybody else who was involved with the shit. But damn sure you. But I was just gonna keep poking. I was just gonna stay around. I was just, what she doing? Where she at? How she? I mean, god damn, bitch. It's like you try to do all these evil shit to try to make me sit somewhere in the corner and cry and disappear off the face of the earth, be out there home like you with a whole ass, not whole ass, $11 in the motherfucking bank, still singing the same old song, scamming people, talking about your mother and your sister, the same old shit. All of the bullshit. Trying to switch. She's got health problems of sorts, and you sit up there with a big chunk in your fucking throat. It's the same dumb shit. You right, bitch. It is getting old. I don't give a fuck. Old raggedy ass hoe. But after a while, okay, the bitch ain't dead. Like I announced online, she was dead. Like I tried, this is you, Brianna Joe Bellamy, from yourself, because you just dumb. I'm not dead. Let me put it that way. Like you said I was dead. Like you thought you was going to kill me with your 1,000,000,000 death rituals and death spells. That you probably have done on someone who actually did transition. You're going to pay for that. If you did, and probably did, or even attempted to, because you damn sure attempted it to me multiple times. Not once or twice. You thought you took my divine masculine. turn him into worse than what he could ever possibly imagine. This is unemployment. Talking about I was unemployed and broke. None of that shit was true. Proved that all of that shit that you came out of your dumbass mouth was a lie. She went to Los Eight and they're an hour and 42 minutes from your fucking house and domain. Okay. So now you just can't just go the fuck away. But I just be around her. What she got on? What kind of clothes she wear? Every go in the closet. And just dumb shit. So you got legal issues and legal problems and legal troubles doing shit in my name and other people's name, probably people on this app, because what you do is you research people online, you Google them, you find out as much as you can, however you do, you hack into their shit like you hacked into mine, and you done did some illegal shit in people's name, and you probably sitting somewhere caught. So you're trying to get into my no, like not like you said. Well, the reason I said allegedly, so I just said as I see it. So you've been doing the chakra shit for a while. And here you go again doing it. Since Thursday. Thursday, Friday. All fucking day. I'm like, look at this. Check this shit out. This is what this shit is these bitches be talking about on here. Although, like I said, I figured it out a while ago, but it's been going on for a number of years now. Just because I don't speak to certain things, it's like I said before, it's a lot that has been done to me that I haven't talked about. Goddamn for the shit that I have talked about, right? And since we all know there's nothing you have done that would make anyone on God's green earth, not even the poorest of the poorest soul, try to get anything from you because you don't have anything to give. Obviously, not even yourself. And you know that. That's why you be trying to steal other people's lives and essences and shit and copy off of them. And then claim they're copying off you when it's so fucking obvious that you've done the shit. To them. But soon we talking about me right now. So you done got yourself in legal trouble doing shit in my name, other people's name, probably people's names on this app. That's what I said. Any of you people who've gotten involved with her new crop, like I said before, please run for your fucking life. Be smart. Don't let the bitch's witchcraft put you in some kind of illusion, and then you be scared of her with her nasty ass talk. Fuck her. And that spirit in her. Because all she's trying to do is throw her karma off on you. Do this too. Other that one over there. I'm in charge of I'm the great archangel Michael. I'm in charge of the covenant. Okay? Be smart. Think for yourself. That's why I said that. I'm so glad the bitch did her black trap. What is it? Backstabbing to me. I don't. Thank God. Woo! Praise Jesus. And damn sure don't never be scared of nobody say, if you don't do this, you're what? Do it. Moving the fuck on. So, and so you done got yourself in some kind of legal shit. Once again, doing shit in my name. Illegal shit, like I said. I talked about it a few lives ago. And probably in other people's names, probably people on this app, probably people here, probably people that you named, that you came here and got hooked up with. Now you done stabbed them in the back. I mean, that's what you do. So now you trying to get some juice from me. What, to help you with your case? Your legal case for stealing, doing shit in people's names, illegal shit in people's names. I don't care if it was minor or not. To lessen the charge for your on your fucking ass. I was getting rid of all my socials. Let me take my bullshit down. I don't know if you have or not. I don't give a goddamn. Now, for people out there who've gone through things like this with family, y'all don't hear me talk about this woman that raised me, her fucking weird ass family, and the others who wanted to get the church folk and the few people on my dad's side of the family and all of that type of thing. The trust that was left for me, the gift that the lady, my babysitter, left me that was stolen, all these and all the bullshit that I've dealt with here in this city. Let me say, I mean, it's still a city. You know, people think that they think they're larger than life. They think they own a whole city. No. Okay. But still, spreading their lies and their rumors and all the bullshit. And they all say the same thing. That person a prostitute. That person got STD spread all over town. That person sleep with anything that move. That person on drugs. That person been in a crazy house. That person crazy. They say the same shit all the damn time. It's quite obvious. Anybody who believed that shit and knew me, you believed it because you wanted to. Because it's quite obvious that is not me. Okay. Anybody who believed the shit and didn't know me, well, you didn't know me. Who? She did what? She would? Oh my Lord. But you participated. If you participated at all, that's because you just wanted to participate in hurting someone. And can't figure out now why your children kicking your ass or your children getting their ass kicked and everything's just crumbling down around you. Well, whatever. And these are the people that she came here and got involved with gladly. Again, I got all the texts. The bitch knew what was going on with me and these people here. And she got on all four, licked her ass up all the way up here and got involved with it too. And decided that she was going to destroy me here on YouTube with her fake ass read or whatever she was saying and her lies about me and whatnot. Then gets on here when I defend myself. I said rage and she's rage and she won't leave me alone. No, bitch, I don't know if she's still over there talking about me. You goddamn right, just like you did me. Unjustly. As if nobody watched and saw the whole fucking situation, the whole thing. From you, beginning to fucking end. Well, to where it is now. So, but now you're doing the chakra shit. And she won't never know. Let me go get my magic book and my candles. So people are going through shit like this. When you feel yourself just up out of the blue, you're just walking around having a good day, feeling real good, and all of a sudden you're just tired as fuck. If you don't feel it in your body, I do. More than likely, it's a motherfucker that you know been bothering you and shit with their black magic and all of that type of shit, trying to drain the shit up, life up out of you. And your chakras and shit. What did I be hearing? Solar plexus and what's that other one? Sacral chakra. And crown. But I don't know. They probably do all of them. But I always feel it. Here, look at this shit. I'm minding my fucking business, working or driving, shopping, going grocery shopping for my house, buying me some clothes, minding my fucking business. And here's a dumb bitch who, instead of doing that, could get up off her lazy fucking ass Yeast infested. That's what I just heard. Ass. Take a sitz bath, bitch. I'll go get you some cream from the fucking store. Could be doing that and taking care of her goddamn self. Taking care of your goddamn self. How? What I supposed to do? Let me help you, because I'm hearing it. You get you a little bit, you get you a nice little bath. Not too cold, not too hot, you dumb heifer. Since apparently didn't nobody teach you shit. Some apple cider vinegar, just pour a nice cup of it in there. Not the cheap shit, but if that's all you can afford, good. Get that. Preferably Bragg's. It's a name brand, you dumb whore. That's it. Stop whoring. Put your couple drops of tea tree oil in there, not the cheap shit that they sell at the Dollar General. No, the real shit. Maybe 1 or 2 drops of lavender essential oil, not the cheap shit. I don't know, though. All you got is $11. I don't know if that, what you can do. Make up with Kendrick Lamar. Maybe he'll give you some. And 19 keys. And fill here. Let them come back in your booty and in your pussy. And maybe they'll give you some money to help you. Put all that shit in there. Sit your ass in there. Get you some Greek yogurt, preferably oikos, just plain. Make sure that don't get the cheap shit, but if that's all you can afford, make sure ain't nothing in there but just plain old yogurt, because some will say plain and it'll have shit in there like sugar and all type of shit. That'll fuck you up. Sit in that tub for about 20 minutes, and put that yogurt up your ass. Well, not your actual ass. Okay. Up your vagina. Do that for a few days, about 7 to 10 days. Don't skip a beat. Because I heard it. Yeast infested. Yeast infected. You got a yeast infection and you're bothering me? You're walking around with a yeast infection and you're bothering me? How could you be so dumb? That's what I heard. Yeast infested. You got a yeast infection. That doesn't come just from sexual activity. Could be food. Could be tight ass clothes. It's a number of reasons. Could be from antibiotics. But your nasty ass, who knows? That's what you do. But you're walking around with a yeast infection bothering me. All that. I'm talking about grown-ass women who've actually done something with their life that you're jealous of and you want to make fun of. Like you're sexy and cute. That's what sexy and cute gets you. Yeast infections. And being a goddamn fool. And your business being spread all over. The truth. Not them lies you made up about me. Taking snapshots of me. This fat bitch. Who don't have no yeast infection. And they had one in, shit, my daughter's 20, over 15 years. And when I did, it didn't have nothing to do with being no spread. What y'all say? Laying it low and spreading it wide, or whatever they say. You know, you can get a yeast infection from that if the man that you're with. I don't know about women on women. I don't know, but the man that you're with has yeast. A yeast issue. But sometimes, again, it can come from food, too much sugar, eating too much sugar, and more than likely, you just damn sure don't. You probably just eat whatever. Too much sugar, again, tight clothes, medication. There are a number of things that can cause it, not just sexual activity. or just not taking care of yourself, not being clean. And you walk around with that and you're bothering me, trying to get my chakras. What, getting my chakras and getting my juice, what's that supposed to do? Cure your yeast infection? It's not going to do that. So for those of you who may have this issue, and you get tired all of a sudden, it's more than likely some dummy with their black magic wood trap trying to drain you and get your juice and your essence for whatever fucking reason. Like I said, this bitch right here probably less than whatever. Maybe if I get some of her good juice, they won't. They'll lessen up the charge against me that I've been caught. Maybe. And then sometimes I hear these we talking about these people that want to stop your new beginnings and all of that kind of shit. You may find you got a new path, you're trying to do something. I'm going to do this business. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Whatever, whatever. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, one day you just, maybe I won't. Going back into old habits and whatnot. That's these motherfuckers. That's this bitch right here. That's these motherfuckers. Recognize. Know thyself. Motherfuckers like this banking that you don't, because they don't know shit. She's bitch don't know shit. She don't know what's up, what's down, what's left, she doesn't know a motherfucking thing. I was watching this woman's video the other day. It was called 57 and Broke, and I saw it on this guy's channel. I think he calls himself the Millionaire Mindset or something like that. His stuff comes across my feed sometimes. So he be talking about people and the not so smart choices that they make, and he had her video up there and I was watching it. He didn't dog her out or anything, he just was saying, we have to be careful about, in so many words, about the choices that we make. So I went and watched the video myself, and she was just saying how I from what I could surmise based off of what he was saying and what she was saying, that she had a dream to be an actress, a movie star. I don't know if she ever tried to fulfill it or anything, but at this point she did. And she moved to Atlanta, and I guess things just didn't go the way that she thought they were. Key thing, though, she did say, for those of you who do this, maybe you divine on it some kind of way. She prayed about it, and she did get that it was not something that she needed to do. But she did it anyway. And I noticed listening to her, she was saying that a few choices that she made that weren't the greatest choices, she kept doing what she was told not to do. Okay. But I couldn't understand. I said, why does she keep doing that? If she prays about it and she gets no, but she does it anyway. But I'm not putting her down, okay, at all. I think she was brave to get on it's her YouTube channel, to share that. She said she felt like she was being punished. And I was reading the comments, and one person was like, it's not about, you weren't punished. And another person was saying it's not about so much that, it's just, it seems like you keep making choices that are going against what your higher self or God or whatever is telling you. And it was interesting because one person came on there and he was like, I think in his 70s, 71, and he was like, I got millions. He said, but I've never taken any chances with anything. And he was like, all I did was make money, because he grew up very poor. And he was like, all he thought about his whole life was how he didn't want to be poor. So that's all he did, was do everything he could in his power just to make money, and he did. He says, but at the same time, he didn't have no dream, no vision, no nothing. And now he's looking at his life like he feels like it was wasted, because he didn't take risks to go out there and try to, imagine a dream beyond just not wanting to be, poor. And it's like, now you got millions, but there's nothing else, So it's kind of interesting. But I was saying that to say, bitch, go get a dream, goddamn. Something besides sitting around playing these and you just like your mental playing these fucking games. You just play games with yourself all day and all night. So for people out there who these people, you sit there one day, here y'all with your new beginnings and whatnot. You the chosen, the Lord, and gave you, opened up other doors for you because these motherfuckers done fucked it up and all of this type of thing. And all of a sudden you gung ho, and all of a sudden one day you just feeling like, I don't know, going back into them old habits that these motherfuckers put you in jars and did all kind of work on your crown chakra and all of that kind. But when you were unsuspecting, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, people you made children with, and all of that type of stuff. And then you woke up, and then you find yourself one day just out of the blue in that mindset. That's these motherfuckers like this bitch here still working on your fucking ass, all in your chakras and shit, because they ain't doing shit with their motherfucking ass. Or they don't want you to go. Please don't go. Please, please, please. Stay down here with us. Stay down here in the mud with us and don't do nothing. Don't be nobody. So it can be said like this bitch right here. She ain't no better than me. See? Even if it ain't something that they want to express here on the World Wide Web. You just done sat there. You done did nothing with your fucking life. You're jealous of a grown-ass woman who did do some shit with her fucking life. And you done got yourself in all kind of legal trouble and life trouble and vaginal trouble and booty trouble and all kind of just dumb shit. So you can try to work on somebody's mind, body, soul, and spirit. So to drag them down. So you can say to yourself, see, that person ain't no better than me. She ain't no better than me. Because you're jealous. And in your fucking ego, you thought what you was doing was so cute and hot and sexy. I'm going to win. I'm going to beat that bitch when the bitch ain't even thinking of, wasn't even in no competition. What y'all call like them one-sided competitions. Not even realize because you are in one, what's the likelihood of you quote-unquote winning something that somebody ain't even in with you? They're not even in that shit with you. I'm not in no competition with you, Brianna Jewel Bellamy. Never was. And here you come again. Like Queen said a long time ago, this bitch is a fucking nuisance. You're a nuisance. You're a nuisance. You're not welcome here. You're not wanted here. I had to tell you before, stop texting me hi. Leave me alone. And every time you do some shit, I'm going to get right on here and tell it. What Pam say? Sing it out like Tony Braxton. And people talking about, don't give me your energy. That's what they want. Don't give me your energy. Well, okay. That's the same thing as when Jesus said, when they slap you in the face, turn around, let them slap you in the other on the other side, and don't nobody like. I don't get that. Oh, that was one of them changes they made, or is something greater in there that I have not figured out at this point. In that, but most people get on here and say, hell no, that's stupid, that's dumb. Exactly. I was listening to one guy who was talking about loosh, giving them your loosh or whatever, I feel like sometimes you don't. Like they say, there she go. There go to that right there. I was here. It was a gnat. What they say, some battles you do fight. Some you don't. You pick and choose. But I ain't gonna be dumb neither and just sit there and hold something. They done slap me. I'm gonna be higher than them. I ain't gonna say no. I'm just gonna wish them love and light. They done kick me in the ass. I'm wishing more love and light. They done did illegal shit in my name. Just wish them love and light, y'all. Don't say nothing. I just say, well, that ain't right, but I just wishes them love and light, more love and light. That's a lot of people got into certain positions because they never said anything. Because they allowed motherfuckers to make them the scapegoat and keep them that and gaslit them and all of that type of shit. That ain't right. That's what that lady raised me sometimes. We be together sometimes. Somebody do something stupid. I speak to it. Nikki. Nikki, what? What? Well, you know, they just let it go. No, I'm not letting the shit go. Depending on what it is. No. Ladies, I was talking about the other night who died. The one sister who died. The sisters. Well, I used to love. They used to pick us up. When we go over their house Saturday, all day with them. They go shop. This was back in the 80s. Go to Zare. Anybody out there remember Zare? You know, you had Kmart, which they say became Walmart. You had Gold Circle, which they say is what Target is. Then they had Zare. Z-A-Y-R. Y'all remember Zare? I don't know if it was a national place or what. We go every Saturday. We go to McDonald's, and I used to be like, why can't we just eat at their house? Cause their mama, she cooked, and I used to love her cooking. But when I got older, they was like, we couldn't stand mama's cooking. I said, well, it was so good, but they had been eating it all day. Like she was the type of woman that cooked every day. She always cooked. Okay, not no frozen shit. She cooked. And I said I used to love her mashed potatoes, and they were kind of peppery. They had a spice. They said Mama put pepper in everything, you know. But anyway, we go out. We go to McDonald's. We go to not Denny's. Was it Denny's? Denny's, places like that, you know. Back in the 80s, you know. Then we go shopping. They go shopping. Let me tell you, they didn't take no shit from no fucking body. None. It would be, I just was a kid, and I used to be like, yeah. Tell them that's right. This is what I'm thinking in my mind. You know, back then, you kids, you couldn't say shit, you know. We go online, cashier got an attitude for whatever reason, and just throw their clothes in the bag. Just ball them up in your, and then we're like, take all that out. Ball up my stuff, take it out, and fold it and put it in there correctly. Just love it. They ain't take shit from nobody. Ever. Never did. I loved it. They take nobody's shit. Never. Don't say nothing. It all right. No, it ain't all right. So back to you, ho. They want to stop your new beginnings. Who the fuck is you? Create some new beginnings. Why is it that you are so retarded and low? I'm not talking about people who we classify as mentally retarded, maybe we have Down syndrome or something. No. That's actually a word that means more than that. It ain't just classified or just set aside for those who are born with that. Okay? Why is it that you are so stunted? Brianna Jewel Bellamy. She likes this shit. She liked me to come on. She ain't never had a mama. Or she ignored the one that she had like she wasn't shit. Who probably just sat back and let her daddy and all the rest of them spoil her because she was light-skinned. A little light-skinned, the child. She light-skinned. Let her do whatever she want. She light-skinned. And let her act a goddamn fool. And now a 42-year-old light-skinned nut. demanding that someone pay her some fucking attention, demanding that someone give a damn about a low down ass, demanding that someone take all her bullshit, who's done nothing to her but be kind to her for the time that I did talk to her fucking ass. Demanding that they take her, lie about them all over the fucking World Wide Web, do illegal shit in her name, come stalk her all the way to, stalk me all the way to my fucking hometown, threaten my life, threaten my child's life, all publicly online and so on, demanding it. Because she light-skinned it with a hair long hair down my back. Like a fucking animal. So, demanding I let her just be all up in my chakras to take my juice and my essence. Demanding that I stop or not have my quote unquote new beginnings, whatever, live my life is what I feel like because of her fucking ass. I was driving yesterday. I told y'all. I didn't realize how beautiful Cleveland was. The problem with this motherfucking city is the motherfucking, a lot, I ain't gonna say all of them, but a lot of the people here. And I ain't the only one to say that. People like these people here, she came here and got herself involved with losers who keep the beautiful fucking city at a fucking loss. Beautiful city. This fucking city is beautiful. It's like, I done seen some shit like, wow, I didn't even know that shit was here. Wow. It's beautiful. A lot of very some, I don't want to say a lot, but there have been famous people to come from here, very very talented people that live here, but they end up leaving because the motherfuckers like the funds that she came up here and got involved with trying to tear them down because they won't support them and not appreciative of them and their work and so on and so forth because they're jealous, so they want to rope them up and hang them from a fucking tree like they've been trying to do me. That's what she came here and got involved with. I joined. I'm sexy. Y'all gonna see I'm better than her. Now you sitting somewhere with a goddamn yeast infection, fucked up, got legal issues, doing done got caught, did shit in my name, illegal shit in my name, other people's name. Like I said, probably some people on this app, and probably other, God knows who else. And still somewhere with a goddamn candle, the magic book, let me get in the chakras. But what I was saying for you all, when them feelings come over you, know thyself, be conscious of yourself, be conscious, cognizant of yourself. That is not you. If you have determined in yourself that is an outside force projecting their loser ass reality onto you, don't you do nothing because that person don't have nothing in themselves to get up off their ass and do something with their life. Now I keep hearing shit about an AI video, bitch. Is that what you gonna try, bitch? I already talked about the one. Try to make me look like I'm in some sexual shit or some dumb shit like that. So I keep hearing about it. Bitch, is that what you gonna try? Get a voice and stream all this shit together and to make her be saying this. Is that it? That's what you want to try? Because you done sat up there with all your dumb shit and all your dumb posts. Kill her. Why ain't y'all killed her yet? And all of that type of dumb ass shit. But anyway, back to the folks. The people with some sense who up off their ass. Living their life. So when them feelings come, just remember, it might hit you hard at first, like, well, because you're so used to it. I don't know. And all a billion gazillion excuses come up in your head why you shouldn't do it, and you may not be conscious at first, but then wait a minute, wake up, wait a minute, this shit ain't me. That's that old shit. That's some outside old motherfucker whose cord I cut with the motherfucker trying to project that shit back onto me. And even if you don't come to the realization of that, if it don't hit you at first, you still keep going with your work, even when you feel like heavy, when it feels heavy, when you feel like, well, I don't know if I want to do this, but let me just get on up and do it any motherfucking way. Like they said, people who be working out and want to lose weight and stuff, and them days when you really don't feel like doing it, that's when you really get up off your ass and do it. There's a guy on here I listened to, told you about, I ain't say his name of his channel, what was it? Gaslighting and narcissism, gang stalking and all that shit, and that's what he was talking about he experienced one day. Just get on up. He got on up. First, at the beginning of the day, he was feeling great. Oh, it's a great day. I feel good. Then all of a sudden, out the blue, here come the weight, the projection, the don't do shit motherfucker. But he got his ass on up, went to the gym, did his sprints. I think he said he did 8 or 9 sprints or something like that. And even after the first 2 or 3, he still kind of felt that heaviness, but he kept on going. That's what you do. You just get up and keep on going and realize projection. It's not you. It's not you. Because see, what is happening is you have come, what they say, the dark night of the soul and awakening, you have come into the true you now. Not the person that they molded and made, and it's when they suppress the true you. Now the true you has come to the light, to the surface, and you walking in it. But when that old shit, and I talked about this a long time ago, when that old shit come down on you and you feel, it feels so heavy. See, before it felt heavy, but you didn't really recognize how heavy it felt. You just thought it was just something wrong with you. Why can't I get it together? I need medication and all the dumb shit. But now you done come into the true you. And here come the weight and the heaviness that you felt before. Why? And when you find yourself saying to yourself, why am I always like this? That's let that wake you. Put it up in the forefront of your head right now. That's the fucking projection. Somebody outside of you projecting this shit onto you. So you can say, oh, that's the projection. I got this. I am this. That's the projection. Let me just get on up and keep working on my business plan. Let me get on up and do my fucking business. Let me get on doing what I've been doing. Feeling good, feeling great. I'm wonderful, I'm marvelous, I'm magnificent, I'm splendid. I am perfect. I am thankful, I am grateful, I am loved, I am loved, I am loving, I am lovable, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am wise. I am the master and creator of my own fate. Not a fucking nut who refuses to be the master and creator of their own fate. I am the master and creator of my own destiny. I am my fate. I am my destiny. That's why they keep trying to take you from you, because in essence, that's what they're doing. I love myself. And you get on up and you just go do your shit. That's how that works. 6-9. That's how that works. Because you ain't a loser. The motherfucker projecting the shit on there. Stay down here with me. They ain't no better than me. They ain't no better than me. Just really think about that. They ain't no better than me. Really think about that statement. They ain't, a person saying they ain't no better than me. They are saying that they know they ain't shit. And they prefer to stay that way. If you're one of those people who say that about others, please join the memberships. I got 2 videos up there. For the self-loathing to the self-loving. You do not have to be walking around this life with that attitude of they ain't no better than me. You're saying that you ain't shit. And you're hating, and you just a hater, hating on the next person who knows that they're all that and more and gonna live in it and walk in it. I've talked about this girl before, but I'm gonna talk about it again. I knew this girl when I didn't know her personally, when I was a student at Howard. She was not the most attractive person at all. Matter of fact, I'm just going to be raw about it. There are people that would look at her and say she's ugly. Ain't no need nobody say, because that's what some of y'all would think. You would look at her face and say she's ugly. This girl walked around with her head held high every fucking day. Hair done, makeup done, dressed to the fucking nines every fucking day. Cold than a motherfucker. And when I tell you, you look up and she be holding hands with some of the finest men walking the God damn. One of them kind of, okay, fines. Now, oh, he cute. Oh, he nice looking. No, goddamn. You know the people you see sometimes? You see people like that. They be so, it's like, damn. What's that? That's who would be holding her hand. More than one. And ain't no need to say, but maybe she was a hoe. You ain't see them walk around holding nobody's hands. Because they was homing. Multiple motherfuckers. You know how that goes. I knew this girl. We're on a shuttle bus. Because I lived in dorms, but it was off campus. So it was a shuttle bus. This was way back in the day. You know, would take us to the dorm. We on a shuttle bus. This girl sitting behind me who I did know. And we sitting there at the light, and the girl that's all, got her head held higher than the motherfucker, she walking past. Girl behind me gets I can't stand that bitch. Loud. And I look back at her, she was sitting right behind me. I said, you know her? No, I don't know her. But I can't stand that bitch. I can't stand the way she walk around like she all that. Because she did. And I was like, well, I'm thinking to myself, maybe, they knew each other. She was very personal. She took the shit very personal. That the girl walked around with her head held high. I guess a lot of people might have like, God damn, how she got the nerve? Because she just was not attractive. I wonder, she probably fucking gorgeous nowadays. You know how some people they just grow into themselves? And because she did have that magnetism and that light and knew she was all that and more, I said she probably had a man in her life, a real father, who told her all her life, baby, you're beautiful. And somebody told her when she was a child, you are the most gorgeous thing ever. Please. Like, I wish a motherfucker would tell me I wasn't all that anymore. I was saying something about it to one of my roommates one time, the one that got involved with the Muslim girl that got involved with the shit, who was my roommate. Got involved with them here, the fake mom and all them, trying to do me in. I said something to her about it one day. She said, well, Nikki, if she don't think she look good, ain't nobody else gonna think. I said, well, I guess you're right about that. But the girl behind me, she going in. I want to beat that bitch ass. I want to beat her ass and let her know she ain't all that. Bitch, she haven't even done anything. You don't even know her. The fuck is wrong with your dumb ass? You don't know that girl. That girl got a right to walk around feeling like she the finest thing that the Lord hath wrought, hath made. Fuck is wrong with you? And I said to myself, and watch, that girl might tag your ass and drag, clean the fucking street, concrete with your fucking face. For bothering her. She hasn't done anything to you. Just admitted you don't know. And you all loud on the bus. I want to kick that bitch ass. I want to kick her ass. Let her know. Okay. Dumb. It did come off in this superficial fucking world. It did come off as off-putting. Because people expect people like that to be, well, I know I ain't cute. I know I'm ugly. Confirmation. I know I'm ugly. Ain't nobody gonna like me. I ain't gonna have no friend. And the men ain't gonna want me. I just might as well just go somewhere in the corner and die. Like that woman on here they were talking about with she had real big nose. And the selfie, I didn't watch the whole story. And they were talking about her. I watched a little bit. Well, fuck y'all. I know what the fuck I look like. As far as I'm concerned, I look good. Fuck you. Like, people would just really be happy if the girl, you really want to beat the girl up, physically beat her up, so she will sit in the corner and just say, I just fucking give up on life because I don't have a conventionally pretty face. I ain't pretty. Dumb. Like she's supposed to bend to your fucking will. The girl would be dressed to the nines and didn't walk around with her ass or her titties out. Then I got to get attention some kind of way. Like the bitch who said, I don't pray to the same guy walking across the seminary campus with her titties flapping all upside of, slapping it from cheek to cheek. Tell my holy pussy, come and get it, y'all. And we can speak in tongues. Yeah, you ain't never spoken tongues. Come fuck this holy pussy and you can speak in tongues, bitch. Motherfuckers. No, she didn't do that. She knew she didn't have to. I'm only talking about her to say, fuck these motherfuckers like Breonna Jewel Bellamy and anybody else. Fake mom and all them want to bring you down to their level. We'll bring her down, take her down. So you know when that heaviness comes, that's what the fuck it is. Like I was saying, I love to see that woman today. She probably somewhere making just billions. You know, people be talking about millions like that's the top dollar. Billions, bitch. Or married to some nigga or some man making billions. Probably done traveled the fucking earth. Been all four corners of the motherfucker. Another one probably sitting back there still somewhere with a county job. I still wants to beat that bitch ass. Where the bitch at? She might be her fucking boss. Dumb shit. So anyway, let me say this real quick. Sometimes I be getting these comments and I just delete them. One person commented that my part 2 video that was to my friend, my old friend, that I did on here sharing with y'all, got saved in her playlist by accident. And she was glad to find a channel because she didn't want this stuff she wants to avoid to start her business when she started business. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Uh, maybe I said, well, she can't mean specifically this part two video because this was about a specific person in a specific situation. But I'll just say this: you can't stop what nobody do. You can't. You can learn all the driving laws and drive out, have a perfect driving record, but you can't avoid a damn fool out there who ain't gonna obey all the traffic rules and laws. You can't avoid a motherfucker dumb, get behind the wheel drunk as a motherfucking skunk and just driving like a fucking nut, bad out of hell because they drunk as fuck. I'm not saying that to be condescending. I'm just saying just be aware. Start your business. That's an awesome thing. Start it, but just be aware. You're gonna have people that's jealous. You're gonna have people, everybody and their mama out there want to practice some black magic to hurt somebody. Not for the hell, not to help themselves or to help the world or help the community or none of, they just want to do it just because they jealous of the next person. Gaslighters, gang stalkers, all of that. It's gonna be all type of dumb shit. I had a client. I did a consultation. Everything. Had a client come texting me, tell my son, well, I found somebody else who I'm gonna have to cancel. I found somebody else who cheaper. Fuck you, bitch. Why are you telling me that? How about just say, well, I'm going to cancel our appointment. Thank you. Go on with the cheaper. That's why you came in the first place, because you went cheaper and your hair fucked up. People just don't learn. You went cheaper in the first fucking place and your locks is fucked. Bye. I don't need people looking for cheap. Even Philippe with his dumb ass, the one girl told me, he said all money ain't good money. I guess he forgot that. All money ain't good money. No motherfucking way. Go on over there with cheapness. I'll be cheap. Now my memberships are 99 cents. That ain't my regular prices for my tarot readings and consultations and all of that type of shit. You can contact me if you're interested in that. This goodwill offering, 99 cents. Cause most people ain't gonna confess to the fact that I really hate my motherfucking self, and that's why I act a goddamn fool and hurt other people and torture them and shit. Okay. But anyway, and then it was hidden in my hidden comments. How does one become an occultist? I'm not going to tell you that. I was going to post the next day. It was so interesting that she sent me that comment, because I was going to post this in reference to that video. And make sure y'all, I'm still here. Okay. I was gonna let me see if I still have it. Really, because it was about a reading for a specific person. Occultism refers to the belief in, study of, or practice of hidden or supernatural forces, knowledge, and phenomena often involving magic, astrology, divination, and spiritual practices outside of mainstream science and religion. The term derives from the Latin word occultus, meaning hidden or secret, not devil, Satan, or Satanism, okay, or devilism, whatever. Occultism encompasses various esoteric traditions and philosophers that seek to understand and harness unseen forces to gain spiritual insight or personal power. Now, I'm going to skip a lot. Common practices include alchemy, astrology, divination, the use of methods like tarot cards to predict future events or gain insight into the unknown. That's divination. Magic, various forms of ritual and practice aimed at influencing events or people. Mysticism, a focus on spiritual union or communion with ultimate reality. Okay, and then I'm gonna leave that there. Okay, because that was a specific me coming to an understanding of who this person was when it was channeled to me that this is somebody they're jealous and they want you to fall and they're mad at you, you didn't invite them in their circle, blah blah blah, and then it all came to me, and that's what came to me for that person, that specific person. Okay. um but it's a lot of people who out here practicing things that they really don't have an understanding of, and probably shouldn't be. Just went and got a book on how to do, but not any kind of study. And I really feel like studying, the first line of studying is studying yourself. And there's people like Brianna Jill Bellamy doing this shit, bothering me, even though she's sitting somewhere with yeast infection and legal problems, but know how to do that shit. Didn't touch chakras. It's not for everybody to be doing. And you will never be married. And all the crazy ass black magic she's done to me over the years, the gnats and the flying, what do you call them things, monitoring spirits and all of that type of thing. I'm just gonna pull some cards, just in general. Let's just see what we get here. One more. Anything we need to know, just in general. Here's her. This person on there is Loki. Always game playing, mind gaming, manipulating. Trying to see him with the broken chains and shit, trying to break. So, interesting. The chains are around this person's wrists. Legal issues and problems. But yet always trying to tear someone else down, namely me, but probably a whole slew of other people out there. Trying to put me where she is in the wheel of the misfortune. Trying to put me in this situation of not loving myself because she doesn't love herself. Okay. Somewhere living in some kind of fucking regret, but still trying to do something, manipulate, thieve, and steal, and it ain't working because the bitch sitting somewhere talking about all I got is $11 in my bank account. Anything else? Looking to backstab. Your backstabbing shit, what you thought was going to happen didn't work. You thought you was going to take me out of this 9 of Pentacles, okay, and put me here like you are, and still somewhere trying to do it. Either got people working with it or looking for people to work with it, because bitch, you sitting somewhere, it gonna be judgment, trying to tear me down with others, gathering forces and other people to work with your dumb ass. Okay. Because your life ain't in no fucking kind of harmony. And probably somewhere ain't got no friends for real. Bad memories, bad life. And sitting up there crying, my mama, my sister didn't love me. And all of the bullshit. All the damn time. Sitting up with some feeling sorry for your dumb ass. Feeling sorry for yourself. And expect other people to feel sorry for themselves. All the time. Just dumb. I get to the chakras. Gotta get this legal shit up off of me. Even though I did shit in her name, in other people's name too. illegal shit. Me and Pissies, we did it together. Let me see if this will work on the dumb ass. She ain't gonna know I'm doing this. Yeah. I feel you, bitch. I feel your motherfucking ass. Always trying to find some kind of way to hurt and strategize against somebody. See the motherfuckers in the back. I got to win to avoid the tower that is her being and her reality. That you bring on yourself. You done brought the shit up. Bitch, again, are you fucking pregnant? Always pregnant hoe. Okay? Ain't able to handle shit in your life. Life just falling apart every goddamn where. And here you are bothering me. Okay? Once again, somebody who is in harmony, just minding their own fucking business, ain't thinking about your dumb ass. You and that's why you come around all the time. Everybody else love me. So I bother so she talk about me. So I can feel like I'm loved. Maybe the situation with you and Pissies didn't work out, or you and whoever. Like you told me, you'll never be married. Madam. Dumb shit. Okay. Don't want to be rejected, but bitch, you are looking to be victorious. Okay. Coming to me. Maybe, she's sitting over there doing well. Even though I said all the dumb shit about and did all that black magic witchcraft on it, didn't work. She looked like she over there being victorious. Maybe I can get over in there and get in the crown chakra so she'll feel bad for me, sorry for me, so she don't reject me. Bitch, you gonna always be a rejected bitch over this way. Always. No, bitch. See, you gonna always be a rejected bitch over this way. Always. To the day you fucking move on. Okay? Always. She wants somebody to forgive her. I wouldn't do nothing. What you did to me, I wouldn't do that to nobody. That's the thing. These people who be talking about something. They wants to get into your chakras. Oh no, they wants to take your life and your destinies and all of that type of shit. Like I say, you are your destiny. Bitch, I would never get online talking about like you talking about you letting in astral project into your house to play in your booty and your pussy. Bitch, what? And then feel like I gotta go sit up there and do illegal shit in people's names to halfway be somebody. I feel like I gotta tear somebody down so I can feel like I'm somebody. That ain't part of my destiny. That ain't who I am. Like I said, you are your destiny. Bitch, you gonna steal in it. I don't give a fuck if you fucking copy off of them and say the things that they say and wear the clothes that they wear and all that shit. Bitch, you are who the fuck you are. Anything else? And this is who you are. A fucking backstabber. A betrayer. That's who and what you are. Bitch, I ain't never see that back turn on you. Ain't no love. No nothing. So you can leave me the fuck alone. But you probably won't because you're dumb and desperate. I just need somebody. At least she talking about me. At least she saying my name. Because I couldn't get Kendrick Lamar and them to say my name over and over. As much as I was talking about them and adding all the important officials and important people. They still didn't say nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing to me. But they came to me in the astral realm, right? That's what I said. I get online and say they came to me in the astral realm. And got all this good pussy. Okay. Here it is again on your dumb ass, bitch. They came in on the astral realms and got booty and pussy, according to you. You got your booty and got your pussy. But then you didn't get no love out of it. Okay, that's not my issue, not my fucking problem. All right, that's the end of that. Okay. But that's what that is. People projecting their bullshit onto you. So just get on up. Even when you feel, hey, you got plans with that. Oh, tomorrow, all I'm going to do is just work on my business plan. And you wake up tomorrow, you wake up that day, and you go to bed. I just can't wait. I just can't wait. I'm gonna call this person. I'm gonna call that person. I got a whole list of all the shit I'm gonna do for my business plan or whatever it is you got going on for your life. Okay, or this goal that I have for myself. Blah 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 blah. Tomorrow's the perfect day. And blah 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 blah. And you get up that morning ready to go, and then all of a sudden you feel like, I don't feel like it. But today's the only day I can call that man who was gonna read my script for the screenplay that Beyonce and them. I got the whole list of all the great black actresses that would be great and black actors that would be great in this. And the man said he would talk to me today, but I just don't feel like calling. Fuck how you feel. This is the only day he told me this all day. I got to shoot my shot today. He giving me 5 minutes. The great motherfucker at that great casting agency out there in LA, Atlanta, wherever. He giving me 5 minutes, but I just don't feel like it. Don't be on here later talking about I missed my opportunity. I don't know why I felt that way that day. I did some dumb shit like that. Let me tell you real quick. So when I was at Howard, my minor was theater. That was my minor. My major was communications. Well, my major was film production. And in the School of Communications, I was in School of Communications, we had to have a minor. My minor was theater arts. So it was a minor. I only had to take intro to acting, intro to costume design, intro, the intro class. This was a minor. My senior year, I decided I'm going to be in one of these plays. I go to audition. Okay, remember the movie Dreamgirls? Remember when Jennifer Hudson's character, when Danny Glover's character was trying to help her get back on her feet, and she went to that club. She was late to go to the audition club. Remember the heavyset guy? I swear I believe it was him. I remember correctly. It was him, well known on Broadway and whatnot. He was the one who was auditioning us, okay? Now, you gotta remember, it was Howard, so it was all kind of big name people and shit there. They all sitting down there. I hadn't done no, real acting, okay? Like people who was in the School of Fine Arts. I mean, that was their major. Okay. So I felt like, I ain't gonna be able to go up against these people. But I went. I studied at the Cleveland Playhouse. And I don't think they do acting classes anymore. But it was in the 80s. So when I was at the Cleveland Playhouse, I took a class when I was about 16 on how to audition. The monologue, blah, blah. Got my monologue. They didn't tell me that I couldn't use it. They didn't tell me anything. We did our monologue, had to perform in front of everybody. The monologue I chose was a piece out of the play Zooman and the Sign, and I chose to play Zooman. Zooman was the leader of a gang. Giancarlo Esposito was the one who played Zooman, and I used to love me some Giancarlo Esposito back in the day, okay? So that's why I chose it. So I got up there and I performed it. And they clap, clap, clap. You need to work on this, you need to work on that, blah, blah. So I kept that as my monologue for all auditions. So I go in, when I was at Howard, I go in, big old stage and shit. And he's sitting down there. Of course, this was before Days of Dreamgirls, but there was a guy who worked in the costume department who was from Cleveland. And he told me who he was, and I was like, oh no. You know what I'm saying? Who's this great known person in the world of theater, okay, and Broadway and shit, okay? And all the people down there looking and watching the costume people to these people to that people, right? And I go up there and I was like, okay, my name, you gotta introduce yourself, be late. My name is Nikki Kenyatta Lewis, and I'm going to play the role of Zooman from Zooman and the Sign. And it was like, what? And I was like, oh shit, what's wrong? I'm scared than the motherfucker. Nevertheless, I did my monologue. Okay, thank you. Left. It's like, oh my God, I done fucked up. I did something wrong. Well, come to find out, the next day they put up the uh, list for the callbacks. Dumb. I didn't go on campus the next day because I wasn't feeling well. Feelings. I was at my boyfriend's house. I was like, I don't feel good today. And I was like, but they got the list up for the callbacks. I probably should go up there and take a look at it. But I did. I was like, you don't have to go to class. Just go up there and see if you're on the list. But I didn't. Hachu, hachu. I didn't. I go up on campus the next day after that, or I think it was the next time we had class. I think that was a Friday, so I think it was Monday. The list wasn't up there any longer. The guy who was worked in the costume department, who was from Cleveland, he found me on campus. He said, Nikki, why didn't you come up here, whatever. I was like, I wasn't feeling good, this, that, and the other. He was like, do you know you made the call back? I was like, what? Oh my God. I couldn't believe it. I made it? Me? Yes, bitch. You did. Oh, shit. So I told him, I said, but when I got up there, I didn't think I did, because when I got up there and I said, my monologue, he said, the reason they did that is because you were playing the role of a man, and most people don't do that. Most people will play their gender. And I was like, well, I didn't know it made a difference. You know what I'm saying? Because when I told them I took class at Cleveland Playhouse, they never said anything. They said, you don't have to do, but that's what most people do. And he said, and that's why they called you that. It's not always, and they used to teach us, it's not always about the skill. There might be somebody better than you, but they'll give the role to you. Why? Because you're willing to take a chance. And the way he said, the way they looked at it, you took a chance in playing a role that was a male role. And I was like, what? I said, yeah, I remember they used to teach us that, but I didn't think about it in terms of gender. He said, yeah, that's why they called you that. Matter of fact, real quick, Barbara Streisand, I think her first audition, she went in there in the audition. They used to tell us to dress up for the audition. She went in there, she wasn't dressed up, was in there chewing gum. Chewing gum? How you gonna go in front of the people chewing gum? Took the gum out of her mouth. It was a stool or a chair sitting up there. Took it out of her mouth and put it up under the stool and did her audition, sang or whatever it was, and she got the role. They afterwards, when she left, they went up there to the chair like, what kind of shit was this? To get the gum from up under the chair. Wasn't no gum there. The bitch wasn't chewing no gum. Acting. Willing to take a risk. So see, for you motherfuckers out there, they don't like her because she different. She weird. She strange. Mm-hmm. Them the squeaky wheels that get the oil. But any motherfucking way. Just for other people out there who know that. But because I didn't go up there, because the way I was feeling when I could have walked up there, wasn't no COVID back there. They had a flu or nothing like that. I just wasn't head congestion. Well, right up the street, about a 20-minute walk. Because I didn't go, and see, I missed out. He said, well, you could call. I called. They never returned my call. Bitch, you got one shot. Liked you or not, you fucked it up. So fuck these people and their projections. Get up on up. And you got 5 minutes. The man giving you, lucky you, 5 minutes. Sneezing, coughing, not feeling good, feeling the heavy ass projection. Ain't nobody, don't nobody love you. The shit they projecting on you, and talk to the motherfucker. You people who scared to go out there and live a life. Like Breonna Jewel Bellamy, projecting her shit, trying to get it in my chakras. And drain me. So her illegality shit don't go too bad. And bring her down here with me. She wants to be like me. Yeah, right. All right. I'm about to go enjoy the sunshine. and whatever else. So get on up if you're feeling that, and all the projections. Undoubtedly, she probably got a whole list of people she doing it. Have project on that one, have project on that one, and all the people that I roped into my bullshit to try to get at her and other people, I project on them too. So they keep doing the bullshit I want them to do, so they feel bad about who they is. And make it so they can feel like they can come to me and I make it feel like somebody when I got the knife behind their back. Okay? You all have favor. Peace.